Hello, welcome back. It's me, Gooboberti, and we're here with Diablo 3 Challenge Rifts. Challenge number 3. The class is a Berserker. And this build is quite easy indeed. All you gotta do is just buff, sprint, frenzy, and stomp. Now you see here you want to keep these buffs active, these 2 shouts, Battle Rage and Warcry. Also, maintain that sprint. Now you see our primary damage dealers are Frenzy and Ground Stomp. Now you see you got Wrath of the Berserker. It has quite a long cooldown, so use it wisely. But you see, the thing is, with this build, you don't really need Wrath of the Berserker that much because you just mow through enemies. Let's do a breakdown of these powers. Now you see we got Bastions Revered, which gives us the ability to Frenzy stack up to 10. Hard Iron giving us Thorns equal to 300% of Vitality. That's a whole lot of Thorns, as you'll see in a second. And we got Band of Might, giving us reduced damage for 8 seconds after casting Ground Stomp. As you see here, we got Tough as Nails, Ruthless, Boon of Bull Cathos, and Berserker Rage. One of them gives us more Thorns, another one gives us more damage to enemies below 30% health. We got a reduced cooldown of Wrath of Berserker by 30 seconds, bringing it to 90 seconds. And you have increased damage while near maximum fury, which means stay near max fury. Look at all this Thorns damage. Thorns. Inspiring Presence on the Hellfire Amulet, giving us a shout duration doubling. Man, good stuff. So lots of Thorns, life per hit, real fast left clicks, primary skills dealing even more damage is crazy. And with all that Thorns damage, we have 94% of Thorns damage being applied in every attack. But as you see, there's no real set situation happening. These are all different set items, except for the rings. You see, we got the Legacy and Nightmare set, which means that every ancient that is equipped, which happens to be just 2 items in this guy, increases damage by 100% and reduces damage by 4%. So it's not that much, so it's not even worth even talking about, right? Now, as you see here, I have the maps all broken down for you. If you want, I can give these to you. Well, I can give these to you. Oh, man. But, if not, just take a screenshot. Take a screenshot. Take a picture of the screen with the screenshot. Now, as you see, we have this legend here. We have green marking dense monsters. That's where you want to kind of fight. Bring the fight to those spots for victory. Now you got the 8-second cooldown on Ground Stomp, so you want to go ahead and use it at or near these little points here. I marked where the monsters are all nice and dense. This room down here is quite crazy. Lots of enemies, but if you fight right, and as you're going, just kind of like attack monsters on your way up to this point here, dragging them with you, and then you go ahead and fight at that point right there. So as you see, you have the green points next to the red points. That's where you want to kind of fight those elites. Now on the second map, you have 2 pylons. You have a pylon right here, right? And that pylon is a defensive pylon, a shield pylon. And that shield pylon is going to carry you all the way through this elite and to this elite, okay? All the way to that point. This is when it should end, right about here, okay? And then this channeling pylon will let you go ahead and carry it on through, and it's going to end right about here. So this pylon will end before this map's even done, sadly. So you might as well use it while you can. So I'd pop the Wrath of the Berserker right around here someplace. Sounds about good. And on the third map here is quite basically simple. Again, you have this room right here and this room right here full of enemies, just chock full of them, sort of. But they're kind of scattered. It's not very cool, okay? It's not cool. Right here is a big old cluster. Right here is a big old cluster. When you come in, you're kind of pulling this group up and around this pillar, and then you're fighting right here, making sure to kill that elite as fast as possible. I'm just trying to give you a familiarization for what's about to happen, because it's about to be so darn intense. Woo! So you're moving through this room, and the enemies are scattered about, but you're just pushing on through, fighting and fighting and fighting, doing your ground stomps as you go. Now I put the purple mark here for the Rift boss popping here, but in reality, he usually pops here for me. But he could pop anywhere along this route. You know what I mean? Depending on how well you've done. Sometimes you end up going to the map beyond. But that's about it. So here we go with the actual mission. Let's go. The important part to know here, okay? The important part to pay attention to when I'm playing this are these two buffs right about here. Okay? These two buffs, my sprint, my frenzy stacks, whenever I use my ground stomp and that cooldown, and my wrath of the berserker cooldown. There is an elite group right at the very beginning of this run, okay? He's right there, which means I'm going to be using that wrath of the berserker right away, along with I want these shouts up and active as fast as possible, and I'll be using my ground stomp. So it's going to be fast and crazy, so here we go. Wrath. Shout. Ground stomp. Shout. Take them all out. Make sure my sprint's up. Taking this battle to the middle here. Shout. Right click. Ground stomp. Locking them out. Taking them out. Spritzing by. Make sure I don't lose that frenzy stack. Next area. Sprint on up. Yep. Take it to next area. All the way over. It's taking on over here. Stomping on up. Next area. Right down here. Left click, and then work our way through this whole group. Let's pull them on up. Let's pull them right on up, and then kill the elites. Kill the elites. Kill the elites. Okay. A little bit of trash. Head on up. Shout. Keep going. Hit those stragglers to keep those frenzy stacks up. Stomp them out. Now these guys have shields. You want to take them out fast before they put those shields up. Up around the corner. Now I'm going to go ahead and pop Wrath right now. Because there's an elite right over here. Head on out. Make sure my sprint's active. Curve up and around. Stomp it up. Take them out. Ground stomp it up. Shield pylon. This shield pylon will last all the way until the next elite, okay? So we just have to drill our enemies fast and nice. Ground stomp. Left click. Keep on going. Elite group. Ground stomp. Now you have your shield active, so you don't got to worry about that explosion at all. Just stand there and take it to the face. Keep going. Up and around the corner. Hit a couple stragglers to keep those stacks active. Go ahead and attack him right here just for a second. But then we want to skip all this and go up into the corner. To make sure that we use our Wrath. I just got the channeling pylon. Now here I go. Move past. Keep on going. Keep on going. In this room, there's an elite group right here. You want to kill them really fast. So, ground stomp. It's because they multiply. And that's bad. Next fight will be right around here. Ground stomp. Take the fight up over here. Kill the ice porcupines. Ground stomp. Clean up those elites. Take the fight on over yonder. Ground stomp. Left click. Keep your buffs active. Up and around the corner here. Yep. Kill that boss real quick. That should trigger the boss right there. Wrath of Berserker and finish. There you go. You see my fastest time was 4:39. This was quite a bit slower, but you know, 5:01 is still pretty fast. Hey, thank you for watching, and again, I plan on doing this every single week. Of course, I'll get more efficient with how I'm showing you this whole thing, because I'm trying to really understand the build. So, like and subscribe.